Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D. Where's vitamin D at? I will be your vitamin D. But my friend, the storm is about to come. You know, you get one of these days when once in a blue moon, but most of the time when I've been on this road trip, it's been really nice. We are in a city called Ocala, Florida. And we are, okay, put that aside. Today I got my oil change, but I didn't. Shout out to Robbie. So I went on Google and I looked for a place to get my oil change. Remember when I first started my trip, I've learned that on a diesel engine you can change the oil. If you have the good quality oil, you can get up to 10,000. And since I started traveling and I've talked to a few people, and they told me that is not true. You shouldn't wait till 10,000. You should change it. And I was, they told me around like 4 or 5,000. And I was like, so today it hit the limit of 5,000 since the last time I changed my oil, 5,000 miles. So I went in and Robbie, I looked it up on Google, on Yelp before I came, and they have like 15 people that rated the store, and it's all 5 stars. And I was like, okay, let's take it there. So I went there and I met Robbie, and he started explaining to me. He was like, because I gave him the previous tag for the oil change, and on there it listed the oil, and I was like, they told me at 10,000 miles, but I've talked to a few people, and they told me that I should change it, around like 4 or 5,000 miles. And he started explaining like I don't have to, it is a diesel engine. You can go up to 10,000 miles. Like he knows people that will drive in the area up to 13,000 religiously, or 10,000 religiously. Every 10,000 miles, that person would change the oil. You don't want to take a vegetarian to a Korean barbecue now, would you? Would you? So, and he gave me the water bottle. It's a really nice service, like check up on my oil and stuff like that, and for free. He didn't charge me, so I gave the $10 tips. It's just appreciation, gratitude, just the knowledge alone. I could have just changed the oil, but I've learned that it can last for 10,000 miles if you put good oil in it. But most likely I'll change it at 8,000. Why would you do that? And the other thing that I want to mention, after I shot that video at McClenny, where my boss was born, then I got a message from his son, because right before that I called Mark, his son, to get the address so I could just go into the neighborhood. But I guess it was kind of late when I got the message. I ended up getting the address, but I pretty much drove around the whole town. It was small, but that after I shot that video, I was sweating like a pig. Man, it's humid here. And I'm starting to adapt. Like for me, I'm not used to it yet. Like yesterday, after I took a shower, I came out and I started sweating again. And I was like, man, but I've learned how to use the AC. So the past 3 to 4 days, driving in the car for 6 to 8 hours a day, I started using the AC. So that was probably the most AC I have ever used in my life. I remember when I was little, this is back in Vietnam, but my aunt, she was a nurse, and she took my sister and I into a room because she was working. So she took my sister and I into a room with air conditioner, and we were just chilling and watch a movie. And then I remember I remember it got really, really cold, and then I stepped out and I was like, this is artificial. I don't like it. Give me the paint. I can deal with it. You dirty peasant. And then when I got older, I was like, I don't want to deal with the paint no more. It's too hot. I gotta get the AC. So I'm starting to enjoy that AC again. But man, my body is adapting. I'm hella dirty right now. I'm so icky. But I want to shoot this video just a shout out to Robbie for being honest and just kind of like gave me the right information that I could work with. And I've learned something about oil and diesel. They can last up to 10,000 if you put the right kind of oil in it. Because the last time I got the oil change for this was 200, and I was like, But my friend, wherever you are, I'm gonna go take a shower. Look like we are right in front of Walmart. I just went in there, bought some stuff, and tomorrow we'll be heading to the campsite. And there it is not raining yet, but I saw some lightning earlier. So my friend, much love. I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.